In today's video, we will explain the 4% rule. The 4% rule is an approach with that you can plan an early retirement. Before we begin, let's remember that the 4% rule is basically a rule of thumb. This means that this is not something incorporated in the law of the countries. Instead, it's a benchmark set by financial advisors to advise retirees. This means that the recommended amount a retiree should withdraw each year from their retirement fund should not exceed 4% of the total amount. The reason behind this rule of thumb is to prevent a retiree from exhausting their funds too soon. No one wants to spend their final years with dry retirement funds, causing them to depend on someone else. This percentage was actually determined after a detailed study that was conducted using historical data on stock and bond returns between the 50 years of 1926 and 1976. This study was conducted in 1994, before which financial experts would recommend a percentage of 5% to withdraw each year. William Bengen was a financial advisor who was quite doubtful about the 5% recommended by the experts of that time. After conducting and publishing his study, the financial world accepted 4% as the benchmark rate for retirees. Mr. Bengen also concluded that there was no single case in their entire study where a person used 4% or less per year from their retirement fund and ran dry before 33 years. This also means that whether you have a chance of exhausting your funds before passing away depends on how long you live. That one's a no-brainer. However, keeping in account the two major setbacks to the economy between 1926 and 1976 and the gains on investments, 4% was decided to be the percentage to abide by. You wouldn't want to spend too little because the retirement fund is supposed to ease your life, and that's what you had built in your lifetime. But spending a little too much could end in a lot of regrets. Considering all of that, adhering to the advice of 4% seems like the wisest decision. This can, of course, be better understood with an example. Let's assume that Mr. Williams and Mr. James have both just turned 60, and it's time to dig into their retirement funds to live the rest of their lives. Their retirement funds currently sit at $75,000 and grow by 1% each year through growth and dividend payouts. Mr. Williams makes sure to spend no more than 4% of his total funds each year, which means that he restricts spending to $3,000 on the first year and goes from there. On the other hand, Mr. James decides to spend $8,000 in the first year and continues to spend at that proportion until he can. After 20 years, when Mr. Williams turns 80, he is still left with $40,000 that can take care of his increasing medical expenses, amongst other things. On the other hand, when Mr. James turns 80, he is only left with $9,832. The following year, Mr. James would have to severely restrict his spending while his medical bills are increasing. Needless to say that this will be quite an unpleasant experience for Mr. James for not utilizing the 4% rule. We hope that this was able to help you get a good understanding of the 4% rule. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Stay smart and think long term.